Yes, I'm back with the silly, long-necked giraffe. He's now even longer today. But good reason why he has a long neck, because I have been playing around with my Slash Platinum. And I've got a little list here, and hopefully the video is not going to be too long. So I've got some new features, and I've got some ideas as well, some tips. So we start off. I've fitted a heatsink, a nice anodized red heatsink with clear transparent motor casing. This was from Hobby King. I think it was just under $5. And here the fan here, to actually have the original fan to go with it, I think it was about $30. And this was, I think it was $1.50 for this fan. And to fit it, very, very simple. All I took was some antenna tube, and I just squashed the ends like this, so it's flat. Cut the length according to the height of the motor, and the heatsink has fins, and this by squashing it, you can drive it through the hole, and it will push in, and it's actually very strong. It holds it very strong, so it saves on using screws, self-tapping screws, and messing up the heatsink fins on the speed controller. Okay, I've now got Deans added with my dust protector, or my dirt protector sleeve, which is just some heat shrink and then heated at one end just to stop it. So there's that one. And the other thing I've been playing around with is the wiring, and I've taken off the speed controller, I've taken off the receiver box, and I've got all the wires to go underneath. And here you can't see the wires, the connections going in, because it's all from underneath. And I thought that would be a good idea, because when you're bashing, and after the bash is all full of stones, you need to clean it out. You just want to clean the stones and not deal with the wires. And with the servo, I've put the wire, hang on, need the giraffe. I've got the wire coming out. Instead of coming towards the front by the antenna, I've taken removed the servo, and it was just enough gap for the wire to sit in there nicely without it being too squashed, and it's guided through here underneath the receiver box. How neat is that? So there's some things I've done. I've also I need to make a shout out to a guy called, well, his channel's called the Stampede 19, and he's got some great tips. Check him out, please check him out. He's got some really good tips, and I've taken a tip from him. He was doing a video on sound issues, and one particular was about the drive shaft in the center here, and I'm thinking, and I do believe he used shoe glue to fix it. Now, I don't have any shoes, nor do I have any glue, so what I've put instead on the end of each side of the shaft, I've just used small O-rings, small rubber O-rings, just to dampen that clatter a little bit, because the shaft does move, it has a little bit of play. And so yeah, so what do you think, Stampede? Was that a good idea? Saving on the old glue. Anyway, great channel. Thanks for and all the other tips I all take into mind as well. And okay, so moving on, I've also been putting the stickers the stickers that come with the Traxxas, there are a lot of branded names. So I've put basically all the branded names that are sort of associated. So anything to do with the engine, like the cams and all these things and turbos, I've put the stickers around here. There's a transmission sticker there, so I've put it on the back there, and some of the ignition stickers I've put here. And what else have I done? Oh, oops, sorry. Oh, no, I didn't want to move the camera. And on the shocks, I've got the Fox stickers. I've put them inside. I do need to use my finger. And I put them in there. And on the on the drive shaft as well, I just put just a couple of branded names there, and one on the back as well. I think there's one on the back there. Look, because there's just so many stickers that come with this with the Platinum, and I didn't want to stick it all over the body, and so I think it was a kind of good way to use them up. What have I done else? What have I? Oh, I've swapped the sway bar. The sway bar, the steel. I'm not sure what it was. These are harder ones. They come as a spare. So I was thinking that it was a bit too soft, and I didn't want to harden up the suspension, so I just changed those. So now it's a little bit firmer, and the springs are softer. So we'll see. I haven't driven it yet. And a big feature which I've done, I put some mud flaps from RPM. Oh, excuse me. And these RPM mud flaps, you're supposed to attach them to the RPM bumper, rear bumper. But all I've used is two pieces of plastic. I've screwed them up, four self-tapping screws, two at the top, two at the bottom, and just cut perfectly to length, and some more self-tapping screws there, and it's perfect. There we go. Mud flaps. And okay, so I was thinking, when I take this out for a bash, this chassis is just going to pick up all the crap, and all the stones are just going to come in, bounce onto the body, and come smacking down on all this nice electronics. So I wanted to keep it sort of away from direct shots from stones and debris and things like this. And but I don't want to make it completely tight like the I think it's JP something, forget the name, Concept, is it JP Concept? Oh, I don't know, but there's a cover you can buy and it completely covers it. But the thing is, you have these Velcro things you have to add, and it's a lot of playing around with Velcro, and I don't want to play around with Velcro. So what I've done, when I had an idea, I've got my old 110 buggy body, which I'm not going to use, okay, and just playing around, I thought, hey, this actually fits quite nicely, okay, so let's back it up a little bit. Oh, mind my coffee. Hang on, I'll be back and I'll get it all set up. Cheers. Okay, now we got the camera set up, more of a better view. Let's do this properly. So, the this 110 cover, that's a 110, and this Slash is a 110. Crazy. So this sort of covers all the essential electronics, but the thing is, how do we fix it? Okay, well, how do I fix it? The doctor. I needed to get the doctor in, and he's helped me out. So this is the spoiler from the 110. This is a spare spoiler, and what I've done, I've chopped bits off it. You see? You getting that? And I've cut holes out, and these were part of the steering on the buggy. So this will become the rear, and actually we can do this in real time because if I could find the hole. That's what she said. So we just quickly undo that. I think we're using a 2mm hex wrench. Let's just remove those here. It's only a couple of screws that hold this on. So with some careful cutting, measuring, this just sits perfectly in there. Come on, can I do this live? Can I? Yes, look at it, it's all going nicely. So we just tighten those down. No, don't run away! Okay, bear with me, because this is all done live. Okay, we just do it finger tight. I want it done properly because I want it all to line up. And then for the front, because I've got a couple of bodies hanging around, I cut an extra piece of the body out, and it's got the hard bit of the wing there. And then I've got a body mount, which I drilled a pilot hole and the hole for the self-tapping, because it's got a little hole to stop it, a little thing sticking out to stop it from spinning. So we can let's do the front. Let's get this in view so you can all see. This bit you can actually speed up. Could I speed this up? Do you think I could speed it up? Or should I just leave it? Damn, I'll just leave it. Well, you can fast forward it. I don't need to do that because this bit's a little bit. Okay, here we go. And then I've put two little cutouts to adapt to the tray there, to the chassis. I believe it's the chassis. Or was it a tray? It's come on, go down. Need to be like Jang and have these big electric drills and torque everything up like he does, doesn't he? Tick, 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 tick. But I don't, because my fingers are fast enough, I think. Right, okay, we're nearly there, Okay. Right, so, done. So, let's put it back into view. There we go. So we've got the body mount there. I've got two at the back. And this sits perfectly. There, please. Oh wow, all done live. Here we go. And we got a body clip, a long one, clip. And then we do one at the front. I'll do this one forwards. Yeah. Oh, come on. Find the hole. Ta-da! How about this? How about that? Is that any good? Is that good or is it crap? So, oh, I didn't mean to swear. And so this is going to take the direct shots. It's not going to keep it dust-free, dirt-free, but the main shots, all the grit coming off the body, flying up, flinging up, hitting the body shell, coming down, it's going to save it from there. And protect the fans, most important. And, recycled, cost me nothing, just my time. Isn't that great? So, that's it so far. That's what I've done. Actually, I've lied a little bit. I've actually done the body. Do you want to see the body? Do you want to see what I've done to the body? Hot body! I've only done that so far. I'm going for 3 colours. And the first colour is already on. It's the black. And I hand painted that on. It's the Lexan. Where's the paint? It's the paint you would use if you did the airbrushing. And I just put it on neat. Steady hand. I didn't mask anything up. I just did it very steady. Any overruns, let it dry, and just use a model knife just to scrape the excess off. Because it doesn't matter if you scratch the inside too much, because the outside is shiny and the inside is where the colour is. So I've gone for the black, the framework. This took a long time. Whether I do this again, I'm not sure. So it's ready for the second coat, which is going to be the main, it's going to be the sides, the top, and a little bit on the front there. I decided to keep the windows clear because I've got some ideas I might want to put inside. And then when that's sprayed, I shall peel the rest away, obviously leave the windows, and then I'm going to spray the hood and all the back here in the well, the third colour, or the second main colour, and then decorate it with the stickers. And that's it. What do you think of that? Yes, excited, aren't you? Okay, that's the update so far, and yeah, I'll see you soon. The next video I post, I'm gonna do a little bit on my V8 HPI. I've done some little things on there, little mods, and yeah. Okay, thanks for watching.